Hi guys, morning. With all the things that is going on around us in the world, at church, at work, in our family, and around us, COVID is still around. We've been struggling with COVID for at least coming into 3 years now, and it's still around. Still not getting a solution on this disease. Do not know where it came from, and we have so many questions. But my question to you today, are you okay? So many times we put on masks and we put on a fake face to survive. And sometimes we got to do that. Because for us to survive in this trouble world, then we sometimes have to just put on a face and keep moving. We cannot ever stop what we are doing. We just have to keep going. But here comes a time when sometimes we have to stop and ask ourselves the question, are we okay? Today, that's what was on my mind for a couple of days now. Is everybody okay? So when I think about it, a couple of years ago, I was going through some dark days. And a young lady came to me and she was like, wanted to reach out to me but could not get me. So she reached out to my sister, which I was living at my sister at that time. And she said if she called the last time and did not get me, she'll ask my sister to come to my house to have a conversation with me, which she did. This person had the option to kill purpose in me and to make purpose live. But she decided to make purpose live instead of putting on the blame and doing all the things that she had the option to do. But she decided that she wanted purpose to live and to make a difference in life. Sometimes in life, you may fall down, but get up back, dust yourself off, and continue walking. That fall is a part of your story, and somebody one day will hear that story and will be delivered of what they are going through. Sometimes you have up days and down days. But sometimes you got to be true to yourself and just say, today I'm not feeling that hot. It was yesterday, I was around the house and my grandson came from school and his mother was spending some quality time with him to do his homework. And suddenly he said to his mom, "Mom, I want a piece of paper. I want to make a card for my grandmother. It wasn't my birthday. I wasn't celebrating anything. We were just home. It wasn't my anniversary." But he decided that he wanted to make a card for Grandma. And so he made this card and he put it in my room. And he said to Papa, "Papa, I made a card for Grandma." And so this morning I got up and I looked, he pasted it in the room, and I got up and I looked and I said, how important sometimes the little things mean to us. He didn't go and buy me something, a name brand. He couldn't afford it, but he did the best that he could. And I appreciate it so much. And I realized that sometimes it's not the big things that people need. Maybe just make a call to them and find out if they are okay. Maybe just listen to that person for that day. Don't say anything. Sometimes we are so quick to call and pray and to put our 2 cents in it, but somebody just wants you to listen to them today. Maybe just make a card with your own, get a paper and make a card and write a note to somebody and give it to them. You can make a change. Today I realize it's nice to be nice, because you never know who is going to change your world. That little piece of paper that he draw and write whatever he wrote makes such an impact on my life. And it made me realize how important it is to let somebody know how much you appreciate them. A lot of times we attend funeral and we cry and we express ourselves when the person is already gone. But when they were here, we never take the time or the moment to say, hey, I love you. Thank you for holding my hand when I needed you to hold my hand. Thank you. Please, excuse me. I love you. I appreciate you for helping me through this hard time. Today, if you see your brother fall by the way, stop and say, you are going the wrong way. Help somebody. You have enough and more than enough. The reason why you have more than enough is because God wants you to bless somebody else. Be a cheerful giver today. Make a difference in someone's life. Someone may be rude to you at work today, be nasty, but instead turn it around and you be nice. You be the one to be nice to that person, because you never know the impact you will make for one person today. I'm going to leave something with you that somebody gave to me a couple of years ago. It is nice to be nice. It is nice to be nice. It's not all the time people will be nice to you. Some of you, you are perfect. You always get things right. You serve God the right way. You never made a mistake, and we celebrate you. And for those of us who have fell down many times, but God has His grace has helped us to get up back again, we celebrate you also. And those of us who are still struggling to get this pathway right, give us an helping hand. So if you see your brother, stop by the way. Just stop and say today, you're going the wrong way. Be appreciative of the people around you. I remember a couple of years ago, I was in a spot and a lady knew I was in that spot. But instead of coming to condemn me and to condemn the situation, she said something that moved me up to this day. And she looked me in my eyes and she said to me, I know you can't carry yourself, but I'm going to carry you until you can carry yourself. And literally she was just saying to me, I'm going to carry you in the spirit until you can carry yourself. Sometimes you got to carry people who is not getting it right until they can carry themselves. Sometimes you see that the person is doing the wrong thing, and instead of saying, hey, blah, 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 you're wrong, and ready to condemn and ready to put your foot in their neck, just say, hey, I know you're not getting it right now, but I'm praying for you. I'm cheering for you. I'm cheering you on. You're going to get it one day. And so my life has been impacted with so many beautiful women who took the time to minister in my life. Today, one of them is gone on to be with the Lord. But we celebrate her because she has made an impact in my life and many lives. So if you can help somebody by the pathway, and even though she's gone on, we can celebrate her that one day we'll see her again. So today, make a change. Look in the mirror and make a change for your sake. Check on your strong friend. Check on the ones that not that good, but check on them. Make sure they're okay. Ask the question today, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm asking you the question today. Dig deep, not on the surface now. Not because you just want me to walk away and don't ask you too much question. But ask yourself the question, are you okay? After a long pandemic, after a long in the house, not doing all kind of things, are you okay today? Do something nice for somebody today. Make a change. Make a change. We want change every day, but we are the change. We change. And if each one of us try to change to be the nice person, then we'll change the world. We'll change. If we can change 10%, another person change 10%, another person change 10%, you know what impact we have been today? I celebrate a great woman today. I celebrate her today because she took the time. Because when you're low in spirit, that's when you need help. When you don't have it right, that's when you need the help. And so I celebrate her today, knowing that she's gone on to be with the Lord, but she has made such an impact in my life and to change my entire life. And I owe it to her, but I celebrate her because God has used her for His glory. Today, make a change. Take a piece of paper and write something to somebody who you haven't spoke to for a while. Tell them how beautiful they are. Tell them what they have done for you to change your life and to make a difference in your life. It was just a paper, but He gave it to me, and I'll never put down that piece of paper again because that was such a touching time. It was just a moment. Sometimes you just look sad. Sometimes you already pay the bills and you have everything in place, but something just not clicking that day. And if somebody can turn it around, turn it around. You go to the supermarket, things is hard right now, and you see a mother that is struggling and she don't have enough to give to her kids and you have enough. Take the time to give her something and to say, hey, and you don't even have to video it. You don't even have to tell nobody because God sees it and He will bless you. Make a difference. He's depending on us to make the change. We are depending on the government, the president, to make the change, and God is depending on us to make the change. Make the change today. Let somebody smile today. Ask somebody the question, are you okay? And wait for that answer. Because a lot of people are not okay. They're just not okay. God bless you. And I hope you'll make a change today. Call that friends that you never called for a while. That mother that you didn't call for a while. That sister that you don't call for a while. And say, you know what? I'm big enough to say, I don't know what's going on. And I don't know why we can't get along. But you know what? Are you okay? You made the change. You be the bigger person today. God bless you.